Hello, boys.
Hello, mate. Synchronised. That was great.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, a cappella.
Oh, okay.
How are we, fellas?
Ooh,
Yeah.
it was good this morning.
Yeah, I was feeling okay. But, you know, we've been through the wars so far before we
Yeah.
recorded.
Yeah, we certainly have punters. If you aren't aware, just turn your slack off, boys, while we're recording.
yeah,
Thank you very
cheers.
Come
much.
on, mate.
Punters, if you aren't aware, we're currently halfway through our second punishment pot while we record this.
Yeah,
Probably,
say we're at the death of the punishment pot.
yeah, closer to the end than
Yeah.
the beginning. And it
Yeah.
hasn't been a very good day.
It's been absolutely sickening.
Honestly. We got one bet up, which was great, and then we were a bad beat from an injury away from turning a huge profit. And I'll just give you, we're in the middle of a Lakers game right now where the so-called greatest of all time is barely even turning up for us in LeBron James.
He might be
ruining us.
about to break his streak.
Yeah, I think the last time he didn't hit 10 points was before you were born, folks. So, and he's on 4 with deep into the third quarter. So we're a bit worried there. Not that matters because every other leg in our multi's fallen over.
Be nice if Austin Reeves just got 6 rebounds out of nowhere.
We got
That'd be
smashed by paintballs from last punishment pot, and we
Actually-
swore we'd never lose a bet again.
Well, yeah, let's get on that. We went. Oh my god, that's bad. Oh, I haven't got many to. Like, I think I've got.
you were squirming around a bit. Yeah.
I was on my arms and
You were
I
in
couldn't
full
sleep
kick.
on my side. So being a wuss did not pay dividends at all.
That's all right, mate. But we're here. We're back on another pod. We'll see what the punishment is next. There's a few
Yeah.
suggestions in there. But silly season. If you want to get on
Yes.
board, silly.
We are-
SEZN for season. Join
Yeah.
our little group. Be a savage in the comment section, of which I'm in at the moment, which, we're not copping it as bad this week.
No, I thought there'd be some pretty bad ones,
Well,
but
it's just been some bad beats, let's be honest.
yeah.
We found some good legs, but the NBA gods have let us down.
That's awful stuff.
With the winning legs were there, we just had them split over the wrong bets.
But that is what it is. But look, boys, it's been a big bloody week of sport.
It's been a big bloody week of
Oh,
sport.
huge.
We're into December, so it's officially
It's
silly
Christmas.
season. It's Christmas. Christmas is rolling around. And one of the things we did, Shad, last year on the show was when it came about this time of year, we went round and we put together our sort of wish list to send off to Santa. I can't exactly remember everything that we said. I know I asked for a World Test Championship win. That didn't happen. I think I asked for the Bronx to win a premiership, so that I can't believe I got that one up.
Yeah, well done, mate.
And then Jack, clearly on the naughty list, asked for Essendon to win a final. Almost
Yeah.
pleaded. There was tears in his eyes, and it didn't happen.
Didn't get near it, to be honest.
so-
I will not be asking for that again.
So I've asked you boys to come up with 3 things on a wish list. I've got 3 as well. But Jack, given that Essendon did you dirty again, why don't you kick us off?
All right. I've put in a lot of homework for this one. Literally just started the list a minute ago. But
Santa is watching.
first one, Santa, listen here. We're 1-0 up. I want a whitewash. I want 5-0
That's
in the ashes.
that's first on my list as well.
Well, I knew I'd have to get in early for this one, but I don't want any test to get rained out, and I want Australia to absolutely hammer these Poms, send the whinging Barmy Army home. Piers Morgan can get effed. Drop Kawaja. We're not meant to say. Well, you can get onto the
We can censor
Cricket
that in
Australia.
post, I think.
Yeah, but listeners, we got a cease and desist last week from a certain cricketing governing body saying that we couldn't use players' names, cricketers' names, and if that's not the most ridiculous thing, I don't know what is.
So K-Dog.
So
K-Dog,
we're not using-
Uzi, I think
Uzi.
is fair. That could be anyone.
Could be anyone.
Yeah. Who else could Uzi be? Anyone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could be, yeah,
there's
could be me.
too many to name.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the first one on my list.
It's also
5-0 to Australia.
Also the first one on my list. So,
Well
Shad,
done, boys.
what have you got for me, mate?
Mine's real simple, and we'll probably talk more NFL later, but I would really love it, Santa. I'm repping it at the moment, 3 straight wins. I would love for the Cowboys to make the playoffs It is a long road, and we'll chat about this a little bit later in the podcast. But I want the Cowboys to make them to playoffs by winning the NFC East, which means the Eagles would have to collapse.
How many games back are they at the moment?
At the moment, we're 2 games back.
Yeah.
According to an NFL predictor, which again we'll cover. But at the moment, the Eagles are on 8-4, and the Cowboys are on 6-5.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. The East, just a fun little note for you, the NFC East has not had a back-to-back winner since I think 2004.
And I feel like it's you boys and the Eagles that just go back and forth. It's certainly
with
not
the occasional Giants.
Not the Giants of late.
When the Giants win the East, they tend to go all the way.
God, didn't they? Didn't they play terribly today? We don't need to get into that. Obviously my number one was an Ashes whitewash as well. So Jack, we might go back to you.
All right, my number 2, just thought of it now. Next year is the year of the Football World Cup. Mm-hmm. And I want the Socceroos to go on a historic run, and I want us to make it to the quarterfinals.
Okay.
The quarterfinals or bust for me.
It's a bit of a longer journey to get there.
Well, it's an extended tournament now. There's 48 teams. I think there's means there's more group phase, and then there's more knockout games, of course. So we'll get a few easy matches early on, I think.
Hopefully.
But we've looked good in recent times. So defence wins tournaments.
You've said that for a while.
Yeah, you're a big man of that. Yep.
Let's get the Socceroos up.
Oh, fair.
Very nice.
Top 8 or bust.
What do you got
Mine's
for
to
me?
do with the World Cup as well.
Wow.
A different World Cup.
Oh.
Rugby League World Cup is next year.
Oh,
Yes.
And my place of birth is Tonga. I was born in Vava'u, Tonga. And on my wish list is I'd love to see Tonga return to the World Cup final. Big losses over the Pacific Nations
They didn't
Pacific
look
Championship.
good.
They look bad. You got a full year to kind of get some form into some of these young guys and galvanise together and shock them all. Probably not of the 2 major island nations that you would tip. I think Samoa are a real good shot for the World Cup. But, they sit in, I believe they sit in a pool because they do like a pool A, B, C.
Yep.
And I think Australia and New Zealand are in one pool, and then it's like England is the head of the other and Papua New Guinea is the head of the other.
Maybe the Cook Islands in our
Cook Islands
pool.
and
as well.
Fiji.
Yeah.
And then it's England, Lebanon, Samoa, and Pool C is France, Papua New Guinea, and Tonga, and they all kind of play each other.
The pathway's there. Just maybe get rid of a few of your doctors.
Yeah, well, let's not bring that up. I'm very happy that he's doing okay according to his tweets the other day.
Yes.
I'm really hopeful for that. Obviously, it all starts with Lebanon v Tonga. Have you seen that that's at Combank Stadium?
Oh my
really?
God.
Added security, please, for that game.
God.
Lebanon versus Tonga at Combank Stadium. Jeez.
Oh, they're going to
That's a
tear that place apart. You thought the Western Sydney Wanderers games were bad there.
It's going to be crazy.
flares
Oh my
out.
Who's going to be bloody man on the front of the nightclub? No ID in Sydney on that game. You're going to get in easy.
No lockout that night.
Very nice. Second on I'm getting selfish with my last 2. They have nothing to do with world sport. I just want no more injuries to my fantasy team. I'm absolutely sick of it. I think I've lost 6 games in a row in our work comp. My dynasty league's not much better.
Crook.
My redraft league's dire. I'm just sick of all these boys with glass bones really ruining my Monday mornings. So no more injuries to my fantasy teams, please. That's if you're listening.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are probably sending that in, mate.
Yeah.
It's that time. It's business and it's playoff time, mate. What have you got?
Yeah.
Well, this is one I think I wished for last year, and it's nearly come true, and it's coming down to this weekend. Oscar Piastri world title.
Oh, God.
Absolutely robbed last weekend, the weekend just gone. McLaren, out of the fairness rules of their driver setup, they refused to pit both cars during a safety car, and they basically handed Max Verstappen the win, and now Max has a chance to go on and win the whole thing in the last race of the tournament. But I'm going to say I want him to – this is next weekend, so it's technically before Christmas, but I'm just going to say next season they're just Oscar to wipe the floor with Lando, so there's no kind of mixed signals whether it's like we have to favour one driver or the other. Oscar just go podium.
Just take it out of everyone's
Take it out
hands.
of everyone else's hands.
I'm looking.
What's the dynamic with is he still got like a dad or whatever that like is part owner or something, or is that like is there some kind of link to the team?
I don't know anything
What
about
happens
it.
is they pay their way onto teams they bring their own sponsors on board and that sort of thing. But Mark Webber's his manager.
Oh,
Piastri.
ever heard of him?
Yeah, but like I'm talking about Lando. Like
no,
so
he
young
is
driver
around.
program, blah blah blah. So he's been there for ages. So they're just like, because I'm just trying to understand why
the psychology.
they just
they love
completely
him.
switched out of nowhere. It seemed to just be like, no, he's the guy now.
It doesn't
is there
make
money
sense.
involved? What's the go?
Something behind closed doors.
I still think it's Grilled's fault. I don't know why, but there's part of me that thinks it's Grilled's fault.
I've got the futures up for the Drivers' Championship. Lando's $1.30 to win it. Verstappen is $3.50 and Oscar is $12. So he's going to need a miracle.
Actually, my wish for Santa is Max to take out Lando on the first corner.
Oh, and then
this
and
weekend.
then just a
Oscar to Bradbury's way.
That's nice.
Wouldn't that be nice? Shad, you got one more for me?
I am perplexed for my last one because I am notoriously all the teams I go for are awful.
Yes.
The Cowboys always disappointing me. The Wars are great, but they seem to fall short at the end of the season if they do have a successful run. And this past year was the first one in first two back-to-back years in a while. But I also, and this is hard to say on the pod, but the two other teams I go for are Everton and Carlton in the AFL.
Oh, that's factory of sadness.
So it's very
Are you
rough.
okay?
Yeah, it's a real rough time. And it actually makes me not watch much AFL because of it.
Why on earth do you go for Carlton? What's the origin?
Oh,
story?
family kind of thing, mate. You get stuck with a team.
You can choose your family, can't you?
Big Carlton following in Tonga, is there?
So I'm fair weather as.
Yeah.
And I don't really follow a lot of the AFL because my team is awful.
Yeah.
So what I would love for the new year from Santa is for Carlton to be good.
Get them into the
Not
new
great.
wild card. They just need
good.
to get top 10 now.
If they're a wild card player,
Yeah.
give me wild
So
card.
is it finals? Do you want to see them in the
I
finals?
want to see them in the finals so that I can give a crap about the AFL. You know
That's
what
fair.
I mean? I need to get on board. I need my team to be in there. I'm not greedy. I'll take a spot in the wild card. I think the opening is there for me now. The AFL's opened the drawer down.
Well, the AFL have officially said that a wild card win is counted as a finals win. So it's opened the
finals
door
win.
for the
For
Dons.
Essendon as well.
But in the off season already, Essendon have copped like 4 injuries.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going give me a finals win for Carlton in 2026.
Very nice.
bad.
Wild card will count.
I've got one more. Have you boys seen those TikTok edits of the white guys in sports with the Green Day backing track?
No, I have not.
Oh, they're all over my feed. I just want my own TikTok edit of. It sucks that you guys haven't seen it, but it's just like white dudes.
Yeah,
like,
show us.
busting.
Yeah, okay.
Us,
So what highlights do you have?
Yeah, well,
What
that's
do
the
you got?
problem. I've got no highlights, but I mean, Sandra,
This
if you
is-
could doctor some.
This guy.
Relatable sporting moments. For the
Well, I
listener.
didn't.
And then he's like, "No, but I want to be, I want to be a superstar."
Yeah.
Dear Santa, can
Do
I
you
be a
want
big sports star?
you can do this yourself, you know.
Yeah, you can cut your own highlights.
Do you want a Liam Fogarty fan out there? Just
Yeah.
Yeah, I need.
You want a fan club? Is that what you're saying?
yeah,
up?
I need an edit.
somebody clip me up.
Yeah.
Look, all the sports you play is just exclusively white guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, cricket.
Shad, I feel like you can't speak on this, like, but like a white guy going hard, like it's just something about
You're like I have a highlight reel sitting somewhere. yeah, I know. Yeah, you would not, man.
You could dunk when
Yeah,
you're
yeah. I'm actually in the deep cuts of the And One mixtapes. I'm in there. It's me and Skip to my loo just having a great time. Deep cut.
There you
Oh
go.
my god,
So-
so funny. You want to have your own
Your
video?
wish list is chaos.
So funny.
Fantasy and your own
one of the lamest
TikTok.
hype videos I've seen.
That was
Just Green Day with a bunch of
Imagine ask. That is literally what a 10-year-old would ask.
I stand by it. It's what I want.
You need to understand, mate, that once you hit your mid-20s and onwards, your opportunity, to be honest, as soon as you're an adult, the opportunity to become a child prodigy is gone.
But could you imagine?
It was gone a long time ago.
How lit and like ironically funny are like park cricket, like Green Day, white dude steaming in, sledging. I
Just know you can't get Rich to cut those up. That's not in his.
No,
He's done that already.
God forbid I get a show reel.
Be scraping the barrel for that. Any highlights in the cricket?
No cricket highlights at all.
Shall I give you some quick news, boys?
Yeah, I would love some news.
Quick news, little update for those that may have listened a couple episodes ago when I asked the question, is Rugby 360 not real?
Oh, yep.
And I was very much tinfoil hat saying I don't think it exists. Much like how crypto has no real purpose other than to swindle people out of their money, I think that R360 was the same.
Yes.
And the news this past week has made me look so smart.
Smarter.
Clever boy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I
Whip
want
him up from last week. Put some Green Day behind
yeah, put some Green Day on my prediction, please. I want to play you. I've got to say, he's probably, if we're going to have end of season awards of like who's the greatest administrator of the year, administrator of the year, surely it's Peter V'landys. Rugby League has had one of the greatest years to date. Pacific Championship being a cherry on top. But he predicted it. They did the 10-year ban that we were all like, oh, they must be scared, 10-year ban. Seems like it was probably more for the players' welfare because it didn't cause a lot of players to decide to make this jump. And then sure enough, if you haven't seen the news, the R360 have announced, and I don't know where because their website is still the exact same landing page that is showing a stock image of a concert taking place. They've announced that they're going to be pushing back the start of the season to 2028. And I want to say I agree with just about everything in the quote here by V'landys. Have a listen to this.
I'm listening.
Look, the financial model was never going to work. I noticed somewhere that they had $100 million in capital. That wouldn't even pay for the players. It's more like $250 million. And with the limited amount of games they were going to have, there's no way that they would generate that sort of revenue.
And a message.
I've got to say, that is like that's administrators, like that's like the admin version of 8 Mile, what he just did there. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's a whole bunch of other sports admins going, like dunking on him. It's like, you didn't even have enough money to pay for the players. Then just a cheeky drop of how much his players are like sucking up the market for.
Fair play to him to say that like Lomax and Pappenhausen can come back.
I think
that was a very nice little touch on it as well.
But it's like kind of kiss the ring, boys. You're back.
And I think as well because he knew that he had a loophole probably on his hands in the sense that they never announced that they were going to that.
And they broke contract.
So there was kind of like, and he kind of even said the loophole will be like, we'll look into it, but it probably would have taken a lot of time to sort out. So I think it's nice that he's going to let him come back in. But then to your point about those two players, Paps apparently just wants to step away from the game, which I could actually see because of all the injuries. But Lomax, there was like a story that he was looking into the idea of MMA.
Oh,
I saw something about that.
And that's just like, is that a manager just being like, nah, this was the other, we were going to do this and we were thinking of doing that.
Look,
and like,
we've got other offers on the table, boys.
Because of how he left the Eels, he might not be able to play until 2027 or something.
Yeah.
Because he might have to sit out next year unless the Eels like take him back or decide a release of some description. Like there's some kind of
I also don't think he's very good at football. So there's that as well. That's my hot take.
Well, I think this Green Bay supercut of Lomax through the air. God damn it!
You wait till you see his MMA debut, mate.
If he walks out to Brain Stew, I'm in big trouble.
Another one I wanted to chat to you guys about, if that's all right.
Yeah,
that's all right.
We did mention it up top, but we're in the business end of the NFL. It is really coming down to it for who is going to be in the playoffs. Just a couple of weeks. Obviously, a lot of fantasy leagues are getting close to their playoffs as well.
Yes.
I'm looking good in that.
After the weekend's results, things are starting to become a bit clearer. So I was going to ask you guys if we could quickly go through a bunch of these teams, like teams that are in contention as it stands right now.
Yep.
And who you guys think is done, not going to make the playoffs, and who you think might still have a chance. And the reason I bring this up is because the Dallas Cowboys and the Chiefs game, to mention them again, but the Cowboys won, which then put the Chiefs in a position we haven't seen in a very long time.
They're cooked.
Which is looking like they're not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I agree. I think the Chiefs are cooked. But let's have a look at the records here, and you tell me who you think's in. We'll start with the AFC. So after the win on the weekend, we've got...
Anyone can beat anyone in the AFC.
Anyone can beat anyone in the AFC. We've got let me just get these up, bruh.
Yeah.
We've got in the AFC, if you're looking at the table, the number 1 seed at the moment is the Pats, 11-2.
Yep.
And then we're looking at the Broncos, who have got 10-2. These are all your division leaders. As it stands right now, the AFC South is 8-4. The Ravens are 6-6 at the top of the AFC North, which is an absolute dumpster fire at the moment.
Is there a world where the Bengals could still actually make the playoffs?
About as likely as the only way to win for them is, well, they're 4 games behind.
This weekend, so.
I don't think the Bengals are in it. But your teams that are in contention, according to this predictor, number 1 seed is obviously the Pats. So you got Pats, Broncos, Jags, Ravens taking up the division leading spots.
Yep.
The wild card spot at the moment is 8-4 Bills. Sorry,
Colts.
fourth seed, mind you, 5th seed, mind you, is 8-4 Chargers, and then you've got the 6th seed is the 8-4 Colts, and then the 7th seed is the 8-4 Bills. The 8th seed is the 7-5 Texans,
who are getting hot.
Yeah.
The 9th seed is the 6-6 Steelers,
Who I can't get a read on.
and the 10th seed are the 6-6 Kansas City Chiefs, which, for those playing at home, have lost to the Jaguars and the Texans.
Yep.
So in terms of trying to overtake, and the Bills. So in terms of trying to overtake any of the seeds in front of them, they've lost the tiebreakers. So what am I going to ask you, of the teams that are not in the division leaders, except for probably those...
Well, the Chiefs
really
have the
bad
Texans this coming weekend.
Yeah. So they're going to play the Texans. So if they lose to the Texans, it's game over.
Oh, that's done.
But I think it's game over now.
The Chiefs are still $2.05 to make the playoffs.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You reckon that's too short?
They need to run the field.
Yeah, I think that it should be longer odds for them to make the playoffs.
What's their run home?
They've got Texans coming up. And then I believe the week after the Texans, they've got the Chargers, who they've lost to. That's right. They've lost in division a bunch of times.
They can.
The Titans, the Broncos, and then the Raiders. So you would think they win at least 2 of those against the Titans and the Raiders.
Eight's not enough.
Yeah.
That's a losing record.
So you need to probably find 2 more wins there.
Yeah, you have to go 4-1.
They've got to run the board, but that's not enough. They have to run the board and also have other teams lose. So Chiefs are done.
So if they win all 5 games, they could still miss the playoffs.
If they win all 5 games, they end up on 11.
Yeah, which should get them in.
They could probably, if they win all of them, they could potentially get the final seeding by coming out of their division.
Because they would knock down the Chargers and
They'd have to knock the Chargers down on the way.
Texans.
And they've already lost to the Broncos this year, haven't they?
Yeah. And they've lost to the Chargers. So it's like, it's real tough. So I'm actually, my main question to you guys is, do we put a pin in the Chiefs?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Are they
to do
done?
that.
Put a fork in them.
I've learnt before to never put a fork in the Chiefs.
I think that the Chiefs dynasty is over.
Do you
I'm
reckon?
forking them.
The dynasty's over.
For the
2-1.
for the sake of the show, I'm going to say no, and I think they do make the playoffs.
Okay, you
I'm
think-
happy to
Okay.
disagree.
The next hardest question for you is what to do with the AFC North and the AFC, what is that, South?
AFC
So-
South is bad.
The South is the Jags on 8-4, the Colts on 8-4, and the Texans on 7-5.
Well, the Colts are free falling at the moment.
And they're playing the the Jags actually this coming week, which will be a huge factor.
I think the Bengals could still win the North.
And you think the Bengals
I
could
think
win the
that
North?
they're only 2 wins behind the top.
I'm happy to take on that bet.
Joe
definitely take that
Burrow is
I'll
3-0
put lunch on
this
it.
year.
You put lunch on it?
Lunch on the Bengals.
Bengals winning their division to make the playoffs, because it's the only way they do it.
Yeah. So what? Bills, Ravens, Dolphins. Yeah, I'm happy to put lunch on that.
There you go. Lunch is on that. That's a
All right.
handshake bet.
All right. There
You're an
you go.
idiot.
I think the Texans take the South.
That's also kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But they are 4-1 in division, so
I
they've got all the
don't.
time.
I don't think that's a hot take. The way that the
Colts-
Texans have been playing.
What are the
4
odds?
games.
Indiana Jones is he's got a broken femur or something.
Yeah.
He can't move out there
And they're
anymore.
on a 4-game win
The
streak.
Jags are going to collapse any second now.
Texans to make the playoffs for those playing at home are sitting on $1.70. So the bookies think that you're onto something there, but it's also a tight division. They're the least likely out of the division to do it. That defense is elite. So I think you could be onto something.
Yeah, that's not as bold as you think. I think I'm with you there.
So outside of how the rankings stand, you guys think that the only thing that's going to change is Colts out, Texans in, and then Ravens out, Bengals in.
From the AFC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can do it quickly on the NFC because although it is tight, it's pretty clear, I think, what's going to happen.
Some of the teams in are mind-blowing.
I wouldn't be surprised in the NFC if the playoffs are as it stands right now. So at the moment, the playoffs would be number 1 seed, the Bears. The seedings might change, but I think the teams stay the same. Bears, then the Rams, then the Eagles, then the Bucks.
Yeah.
And then below them will be the Seahawks, Green Bay Packers, San Francisco 49ers to wrap things up.
Can the Panthers sneak in?
Panthers' way to sneak in is to win their division, and that's probably the most... I think that's the one that's the most likely change.
So their Panthers and Bucks both have 7 wins. Mm-hmm. They're a game behind the Buccaneers. They're 7-5. Panthers are 7-6.
I believe they play each other before the end of the year.
Jeez, wouldn't that be...
So let me just
they've got to play each other twice.
Yeah, so that's going to be the defining factor of the South.
And the Bucks are not as good as they were.
Bucky Irving's back.
Bucky Irving is back, and apparently Evans might be back
as early as next week.
Goodwin just came
which is kind of
back.
crazy of a collarbone
and
injury.
McMillan might also. All of a sudden, the Bucks could be back to full strength.
So there is a world where the Bucks turn it back on.
But the Panthers have the Saints this week, which you'd think they win. Mm-hmm. Then they got the Bucks, Seahawks, which they won't win, but they did beat the Rams. I don't know. It would just to see Bryce Young in a playoff game this year. Like, well, if I'd said it at the start of the year, I would have said, "Come on."
Well, I think you'll love this stat that I had that I cooked up. I found for you about your man Bryce Young.
Yep.
So Bryce Young, how's this? All right, 24 years old, 128 days, 24 and 128 days, I believe. Youngest quarterback in NFL history with 11 game-winning drives, surpassing Josh Allen.
Isn't that nuts?
So the only difference is that it's last week he was the one who led it, but really it's been Rico Dowdle that's made a lot of those this year. Like it's not exactly his great quarterback play that's been willing this team forward.
But but
he's doing enough.
The go-ahead drives, all of a sudden he turns into one of the greatest quarterbacks you've ever seen.
It's crazy.
It just if he'd done it for 4 quarters,
imagine if he was just a foot taller.
And it's
tiny little guy right
So he throws for
Turkey and get those leg extensions.
Yeah, he's got to get the leg extensions.
What was his? He threw for almost 450 yards 3 weeks ago.
Get off him.
And then it goes for 169 and loses. Yeah, it's just can't get a read. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
So I guess our goal is we think that the NFC is pretty much no change other than the Panthers. Cowboys need to win out and have the Eagles collapse, which I don't know if
Philly just collapse.
Yeah.
I don't believe in the Bengals. There's one good game. Their defense is nowhere to be
4-8 to try and turn around and win the division is crazy.
Chiefs are gone as well for me.
Chiefs are gone. And I tell you what, I think Andy Reid's thinks the Chiefs are gone as well, because this is him being asked about whether they're going to be able to win out for the rest of the year and give themselves a chance. And I think he's more focused on some other activities, maybe postseason.
So if you're coming to me on this, Matt, I'm telling you, we're going to go after you every game. We're going to try to tickle your tonsils on every play, every game. It's the attitude that we're coming in with.
They're going to tickle some tonsils.
Balls deep, baby.
He's going to tickle some tonsils.
Andy.
Oh, yeah, Andy.
Now
Randy
I'm
Andy.
changing my tune on the Chiefs if they're going in with that attitude.
Jesus Christ. There you go. Okay, fair enough.
Gonna ram it right down your throat.
It's not quite bite your kneecaps off, but a little bit more enjoyable, I'd imagine.
Can we get a Lakers update?
No good.
No good?
It's no good. LeBron has hit 10 points, though, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, well, okay. The streak
continues.
He's 3 from 10, so they've just force-fed him the ball to keep it alive.
Reeves needs 6 more rebounds or 7 more assists for us to turn a profit.
And there's 4 minutes left in the. Oh man, we might get to spin the punishment wheel.
Absolutely
on this episode.
Let's get into some punting.
Yeah, let's jump into that, fellas. It's time to jump into our betting segment. It's Shad. It's your almost favourite time of the show.
Look, I'm doing quite well. I've been punting great. If you've been following me in, thanks for enjoying the ride. I'd love to say that it has been reflected in my own civilian bets, but that was not the case thanks to a pretty topsy-turvy NFL weekend.
So to recap last week's bets, I'll start with you, Shad. You had all 10 units on your Cowboys head-to-head at 255, which from an 80-unit investment, you've returned 142.6, which is a profit of 62.6 units.
Mate, the streak is good as the Cowboys right now.
Jack, you also had a hit. You put all 10 units of yours on Newcastle head-to-head, $2.40. So hang on.
Absolute disgrace that they were $2.40.
Jack, from your 80 units invested, you've returned 53.95. So you're still 26 units in the hole.
It's a slow burn this
but
season.
it is not as bad as me because I had the Bills and Colts just to win, $2.13. Colts did not hit. You told me not to do it, Shad. I talked myself into another bet that I really liked that would have paid more, that actually hit, and I didn't get on it. So from 80 units, I'm down 45.
And what does that mean?
That means my hat comes off.
I think
G'day, mate.
You can take that home, mate.
I've got to say, I think the goose has only been worn by one other person. It was you at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, for his Memphis.
For the man who forgot his passport.
Which, that was
a bad day.
But I did talk myself into the Bengals, and they blew out to $4, and Joe Burrow returned, and it hit.
Yeah.
And for that reason,
I was going to back Leicester to win 2016 Premier League.
But mate, mine's on the record. I don't like how you guys bully me on this show. I'm doing myself a disservice.
Are you going to go Bengals for Bills this week?
No, I've you said you were taking risks with your.
You need the Bengals to win for this whole handshake bet from earlier in the pod.
But there's cricket on this weekend, and I've gone rogue with my cricket punting this week. I've split my units up. My first 5 units are on Mitchell Starc to win man of the match, $5.50. It is a pink ball test. He's a pink ball bowler, the greatest one we've ever seen. I think Starkey will have another day out. So 5 units on that. And then I've gone super wide, chasing a fair bit here. In the first inning specials on the Neds app, you'll see Mitchell Starc for a 5 in the first innings and Travis Head for 100. And that's paying $34. So I've gone 5 units on that. It's not out of the realm of possibilities.
Using full names there as well. I don't know about that.
We'll see. Yeah. That'll be beeped.
So do you reckon Heady's opening up then?
I believe Trav might open.
That's good stuff.
And Kratzy will do his thing with the pink ball. So that's where I'm going. The biggest odds anyone's put their units on so far on this show.
Making me think I might change mine up now.
If I wasn't allowed to change to the Bengals.
No, you chose not to change.
No, you said I couldn't.
Yeah, because you said it, then you changed. I haven't said what my bet is, so I can change. And
what are you doing then, dog?
No, we'll let.
Do you want me to go?
Someone to my left go because I think I'm going to do something is a bit funny.
I'm not going ludicrous, but looking at the EPL, there is a midweek round, but by the time this episode's released, it'll be gone. So I'm looking at the next weekend. I'm taking Man City to beat Sunderland, multied into Newcastle to win again against Burnley. And then finally, Liverpool, they won their first game in a while last week, and I've got them to beat Leeds United, who are in the relegation zone. Multied that all up for $2.80. I'm putting 5 units on that. I do really like Man U to beat Wolverhampton, but I think I banned myself last week from betting on them, which I really want to. But I've banned myself, so can't renege. I'm looking at the cricket as well for my next 5 units. Like you, I'm taking Starkey for 5 wickets, but this is across the entire test.
Yep.
Combined with Smudge.
Yeah.
That
could be anyone.
Could be anyone to hit 100+ runs across both innings. And Australia to win. That's paying $4. Another 5 units on that. Thank you.
Nice.
And if he gets those 100 runs, I reckon he get player of the match, and then you'll be done. And you'll be wearing the goose.
Trav scored 100. That was pretty handy in Perth, and Kratzy still got the man of the match nods. So who knows?
It's good to see a bowl again.
I've realised that I'm ahead.
Yeah, you can take
risks.
You're also
I
a
can
body.
take risks, but also you've got such a big bet that I like.
Yeah.
That, it'll probably usurp me. So why not have a bit of fun? You know what I mean? Why not muck around and extend it? I've been staying on just solo games, little smaller multis and whatnot.
But I'm going to change something that's gotten you this far.
Well, I just like having fun with the boys. And to be honest, that hat looks really comfy. So I want to maybe wear the Silly Goose hat.
Okay.
But I also feel like this isn't a bad bet. I'm going to back the Cleveland Browns to win. I'm a big Sanders family fan, so I'd like for them to win head-to-head over the Titans. You've got to think they beat the Titans. God.
Someone.
The Seahawks to win head-to-head.
Is this a multi, sorry?
This is a multi. They are a mean-mugging team, and I think that the Atlanta Falcons are just one step out the door at the moment, waiting for the end of the year. The Houston Texans to beat the Chiefs. I believe in the defense. I don't believe in Stroud, but I think they can do enough.
What about Woody Marks? Do you believe in Woody Marks?
I do like Woody Marks. He's in my team, actually.
Yeah.
I like Woody Marks. But also, I don't think Woody Marks has enough oomph to get over the line, but they seem to be they're getting more and more used to using Chubb for some of those bang down the doors. And then, more legs. I've got the Rams to bounce back with a win.
Surely.
And I think it's going to be a fun day for LA because I'm going to back what I need to happen for my fandom to continue. I'm going to back the Chargers to upset Philadelphia.
Really? That could be the leg. Justin Herbert had surgery today.
He had surgery today, I know, but I'm just thinking something crazy. I also like one other reason why I'm nervous about that is less than Herbert. The fact that their O-line is one of the worst O-lines in football and they've lost another one. So it's like a crazy upset that I'd love to hold off and watch this odds grow.
Yep.
but at the moment it's like $2 something.
So you got 5 legs there, multied up. What is that paying?
$13.43.
Okay.
And you putting 10 units on that?
I'm putting 10 units on it. 2 upsets, the rest are favourites. So
13 what?
$13.43.
43. There you go. Okay.
So that'll be a 10 units?
Yep.
10 unit return for 134.
That'd be not bad. If my $34 pops, that is the lead.
Yeah.
For me.
That's why I'm like, why not take a huge risk and have a bit of fun?
Why not? Very nice. All right. Let's have another quick break and jump into some trivia. Jack, I believe you've prepped something for us.
Yeah, I've got something. Boys,
Jack.
Trivia time. Punishment trivia. It's back.
What?
So this game is called What's the Plot? Xmas special. So it's December, so of course it's Christmas now. The game is I'm going to explain a plot of a Christmas movie using sport language and references.
Yeah.
Buzz in with your name when you know it.
Okay.
You get one guess. If you're wrong, the other person can listen to the entire plot and have a guess. It's best of 7. Yeah. Round 1.
All right.
A young, undersized defender is left at their home
Shad.
ground.
Home Alone?
Basketball.
Yes, it had to be Home Alone.
Can we hear the yarn though? I want to hear what you've cooked
When
up.
his entire team flies interstate for a Christmas tournament.
That's good. That's nice.
He's forced to defend his home ground against 2 veteran intruders running the world's sloppiest press. He sets up traps, execute perfect zone coverage, and dominates the 2-on-1 matchup.
I know that this is a competition, but I feel like we need to let him run with it a little bit.
I'm guess it early and he can read the rest.
I'm out.
I lost to you last time and I hate it.
I'm out for war. Yeah, let's go. Right.
All right.
1-0.
A notoriously salty green-clad rival supporter
Liam.
who lived just outside.
It's the Grinch, isn't it?
Correct.
Oh, the green was straight away.
Yeah, who lived just outside town in a hostile away territory, decides to sabotage his local club's annual Christmas fan day. He steals merch, he steals decorations, and he steals momentum. But he eventually chokes on the lead. It's the Grinch. Nice. All right, 1 apiece.
Okay. Are you going to stay up there?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
I won't reveal the next
scary.
one. After the head coach falls from his position on Christmas Eve. Shad.
Is this Santa Claus?
The Santa Claus.
Yes, because he fell off the thing. Yeah.
I was a millisecond behind you.
A regular dad ends up assuming the role and slowly morphs into the full character. Beard, belly, uniform, leadership crisis meetings, everything. Despite having no credentials, he guides the team beautifully. The
That
Santa
could be
Claus.
like Mike as well, I reckon.
All right. A lanky rookie who was raised in a development academy. Yeah.
Elf.
Wow.
He's on fire. Full of undersized players, discovers he's actually human size and massively over the cap. He leaves the North Pole League to find his real club in New York, where he struggles with basic drills like revolving doors and escalators. It's Elf with Will Ferrell.
Hell yeah. My favourite Christmas movie.
2 apiece, boys. This is a nail biter. All right. This one is chaos. 9 different storylines.
Oh, Liam.
Oh, that sucks.
This is Love Actually.
Yeah,
so
you got to be
annoying.
quick. A washed-up singer trying to make a comeback hit. A kid training sprint mechanics at an airport chase. A coach falling for his staff member. And a bloke learning Portuguese for no reason. All building towards an emotional Christmas Day super fixture.
Hell
It
yeah.
is Love Actually.
Far out.
All right. So 3-2.
Ooh.
Chad, you're going to have to get in early for this one. A cop on Christmas
Shad.
break. Yes.
Is this Die Hard? In my head, I was like, surely Die Hard's in here for the Christmas movie debate.
A cop on Christmas break attends his partner's work function in a high-rise, only for a rogue operation squad to invade the venue. He must go full solo mode, crawling through ductwork and like an undersized wing trying to find space
That's
to save everyone at the party.
Malice at the Palace. The Ron Artest story.
This is for the win.
This is it, round 7.
I'm locked
One
in.
elbow.
We've gone to
Game
game 7.
Who's going to save
I hope this
Christmas
is more
and who's
cryptic.
going to be
Yeah, yeah, they've been
Okay.
pretty obvious.
Here we go. Ready on the buzzer. A doubtful young prospect boards a mysterious train.
Liam.
Chad, got it.
Polar Express. Yes, dude.
Took it.
Get it. Get it.
It takes him on a recruitment tour of the North Pole's elite program. He meets stage characters including hype man, conductor, a quiet kid with no confidence, an entire academy teaching beliefs, fundamentals, and hot cocoa. Pass that over to the young man.
Give me
The goose is spinning the wheel.
All right, let me.
Have we got anything to update it with, or we redid the wheel, by the way. We found out that
Oh, look at that
that's
spoon.
smooth.
That is great. Hot sauce.
oh, okay.
Had a bit of
Should
that
I just
for
have a
us.
swig of it? Or?
Yeah, I
go
think
full
so.
swig.
Right,
Yeah,
so
we
this
want a
This is
decent
mouth
swig.
on bottle swig.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
You've
Shaking
aggravated it.
Yeah, you've aggravated. You've angered the hot sauce.
Blair's Ultra Death Sauce.
Yeah, let's keep death on the front of the camera there. Yeah, look at that. Oh, was that 2 sips?
That's chunky.
I can't believe the confidence that he drank that with.
Did I have a lot or a little? I don't know. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just waiting to see if your eyes are going as red as I think they are. Here it is. It's always a delay.
I just inhaled. All right. Turbo Multi. We pick 3 players and then they do stuff and it's a multi.
3-leg multi based on the players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we like, boys.
I'm going to go George Pickens anytime
Oh
touchdown.
my God. He's taking a leg straight up.
You were going George Pickens as well.
Yeah, because he didn't hit the TD last game. All right. I'm patting. You give me your leg.
Yeah, what have you got, mate?
I would like.
Why do you yell after you've had this
Don't gaslight me, please. It's burning my lips. I like Steve Smith 50. No, me like Smudge. Me like Smudge. 50 plus first innings runs. $2.40.
All right, I'm going to be a bit more sensible. Bring the odds back down, and I'm just taking Starkey to 3+ wickets in the first innings. At
okay,
that's okay.
Yeah,
Probably bumps up at about $7, I think, roughly on a multi. There it'll be.
Oh, putting my lips on it is the bad part.
Yeah,
that's what she said, mate.
All right. We made no money on the punishment pot. Do we need to spin that wheel as well?
I think we'll do that for the socials for those that are in the punishment pot. But in the meantime, join Silly Sezen. Silly. SEZN. If you're not already, it's our little punters group. We all share little bets that we're doing over the weekend in there as well. And there's also a guy called Punt God or Punt King.
Oh, he sucks.
Who we have to turn off the share betting every now and then because boy does he put a lot in.
A lot of crap. Yeah.
He throws shit at the wall.
No,
but so do we.
So do we.
Good on you.
Oh,
It's in the spirit.
My lips are about to fall off. All right, that'll do the show. Thank you for listening, punters. I hate the Polar Express. Well, buddy, see you next week.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website